okay. No.
Nada, Puerto Rico was discovered by the Spanish in 1493. ¿Verdad? It took them around a period of time to actually start establishing it. So although they discovered it in 1493, they didn't start establishing all the way up to 1508. 1508 is the year that they actually arrived to Puerto Rico and they established the first city here. Originally, Old San Juan wasn't the first capital of Puerto Rico. It's the oldest one in the US, but it's not the oldest one in Puerto Rico. The oldest capital in Puerto Rico is Caparra. The thing with Caparra is that Caparra, if you notice, is positioned in the south of the bay. You have Old San Juan here, then you have the bay here, and you have Caparra here. Old San Juan is a lot more important than Caparra because Old San Juan controls the entrance of the bay. And the Spanish established all around it, and they had no protection for that. So as a result, they end up moving the capital to Old San Juan to protect all the other establishments that they had around the bay. Okay? So from 1521 and onwards, Old San Juan became the capital. In terms of the earlier years of Puerto Rico, initially it was a military position all the way up to the literally 1800s. And for example, the concept of a Puerto Rican isn't known all the way up to the late 1800s, and it's because culturally there was Africans, there was the Taínos, and there's also the Spanish. The combination of the three doesn't come into play all the way up to the late 1800s because all of these cultures were very much divided in the island. For example, it's very known that the coastal areas are more African tied, the center is more native, and then there are certain cities like Ponce, like Fajardo, like San Juan, which are Spanish cities, and you notice it through the infrastructure. Okay? Pero nada, I can keep talking about a long time, ¿verdad?
Yeah,
Pero I have to bounce, guys, okay? So nada, pero nada, mucho amor, paz y empatía, y pues nada, I hope the colors of the buildings, they don't have a real order to them. They're more decided on if this building complements the next one. So let's say they built a building blue, and then they say, well, we're gonna build the next one, but it wasn't something that was, they didn't have they had a palette of colors and they would do it more to complement the look of it. But the Spanish were the ones who did that.